Hey, what's happening? Paul Ingram here, Kali Center, and just got done doing some of my morning training. Just got ready to head on into town. And before I go do that, I figured, you know what, let me go ahead and make this quick video and show you guys some of the stuff that I was working on this morning. So today, all you're gonna need for your training is a pair of sticks, some double sticks, and let's go over a couple of different Sinawali variations. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you are a double stick fanatic like myself, smash that thumbs up button and let's train. Let's take a look at a couple variations of Sinawali. One of the things about Kali that I've realized throughout the years of training this martial art is that a lot of this martial art is just variations of similar movements or the same movements. We're just doing different variations of patterns. So I want to go ahead and give you a couple different variations on Sinawali. Sinawali means to weave, so you're constantly just weaving your hands in and out, right? Your hands are open, your hands are crossed, your hands are in the chamber position. You're just going through all these different positions. So the very basic one, which I've done quite a few videos on, just to kind of warm it up and get it started, is our Heaven Six. So our Heaven Six, we hit that forehand, we hit that backhand, and then we hit that backhand right here, right? Forehand, backhand, and backhand. If you don't know this drill, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it in this video today. If you don't know this, the Heaven Six yet, I have a link in the description below and also at the end of this video and in the comments that will bring you over to a video where I do a full breakdown of the Heaven Six. And this is an important drill right here because it's a really good core kind of fundamental drill to make sure that you learn and really master these movements, because this one will lead into all these other variations of these different Sinawali patterns. All right, so that's what we got. Our first one is our Heaven Six. So if you know this one, just go and start moving around. Get your arms warmed up. Right? Of course, we can always come upwards, or we can keep everything going down. Okay? A couple different variations on those. You guys can check out that video also. Got the link down below. All right, let's start taking a look at some of these other variations. So we have the broken two right here. Okay, on the end. 1, 2, 3 is the broken two, and then 4, 5, and 6 is that broken two. So let's take a look at the first variation that we teach here on the Sinawali, which moves into what's known as our double weave. And this is where we take that broken two and we can either do one of two things with it. There's two variations here on the double weave. We can either go into a vertical strike, doesn't matter what lead you're in, okay? Or we can go into a reverse angle one. Did you catch the difference there? It's very subtle. Okay, so we can go into the vertical strike, so that's straight down the line. Straight down the line. Or we go into reverse one. So here's the angle one, and then the reverse one. It's a reverse one because see how it's starting off of my two chamber. It's starting on the opposite side, but I turn it over into that angle one position. Okay, so this is how we execute the double weave. So if you take it out of chamber, you can kind of work this double weave just like this, which is pretty common how we see it. Sometimes this is known as the chain strikes. Okay. And it's a good way to practice this one where you take the intention out of your practice, out of the strikes, and you're just learning how to keep these hands working together. And when we train it like this, this isn't really for like double stick fighting training, but there are movements where that correlates into the empty hands and also even in the knife, in the single knife and also on the double knife. So sometimes we're training the weaponry like the long weapons here because we're developing some coordination and we're developing some agility in the hand movements and some dexterity and ambidexterity that is preparing us not necessarily for the double sticks or what, but it might be preparing us for another area of Kali, like the empty hands or the knife. However, when you are doing the double weave and it is more intentional for the actual double sticks, then you want to make sure that you're coming out of those chamber positions, so that way you're increasing that power in the strikes. A little bit more meaning to your strikes there. All right, so the second variation I want to give you guys today is basically the heaven 6, except for we're going to come in with a thrust on the 1 and on the 4. Okay? So instead of slashing, you can work in your thrusts. Okay? And everything here is the same. Bop, bop. Thrust, there's that 2, broken 2. So now I'm coming up with the thrust on the left hand. There's the 2, broken 2. See? Now I prepare for the thrust. So I don't hit this broken 2 and then break it over to the slash now. I hit the broken 2 and I maintain the thrust position. So I could thrust. Right. If you want a little bit more of a challenge variation here on the Sinawali, we can also go into your thrusts on the first 2 movements. So from here we go into the thrust of the forehand, the thrust of the backhand, and then we're going to pop this broken 2 right there. Notice I'm prepared for the thrust, and right here when I come back with that right hand, I can't come back into the slash. I got to come back into the thrust this time. And then I pop the thrust, broken 2. So thrust, thrust, broken 2. Thrust, thrust, broken 2. That one's a little extra bonus one for you right there. Sometimes it's a little bit of a brain twister in the beginning. There's one more variation on the Sinawali that I want to give you for this video, and this one is going to help to build up that creativeness when you're kind of looking at double sticks and you're looking at these symmetrical patterns. But this is the 8 count. I first learned this as the La Costa 8 count when I was studying the Inasano La Costa blend stuff. And then later on in some other styles and stuff, they call this one like the low 8 and all kinds of different names on it. But from right here, we're starting off in that chamber position once again, and we're gonna hit a horizontal high and a horizontal low, and then we're gonna come up and then broken 2 right there. So horizontal high, horizontal low, come up, and then a broken 2 right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, it doesn't matter what lead you're in, okay? Just working them out. So the cool thing is once you have these different variations down, and I know I'm kind of going a little fast, so this video is kind of more for, you know, if you've kind of been working your double sticks, your Sinawali for a little while now, and you know, you just kind of want some different ideas of how to manipulate the sticks and increase your flow, increase your carenza flow and all that. That's really what this video is there for, is just to kind of give you guys some examples of some different variations and different things that you can do with your Sinawalis. And the cool thing is that when you have these different variations, this will start to expand your flow on your double sticks and different things that you can do with your double sticks. So if you're like working your carenza or you're working on training your fluidity for your double sticks, and you kind of keep getting stuck in the common, you know, heaven 6, maybe some of that standard 6, and then maybe a little bit of that earth 6, you're kind of getting stuck in those. Now this can give you some different ideas on how to open up that flow a little bit more and open up that variation a little bit more. You know, so now you can start working in your redondos, work in your thrusts, right? All these different things. You can start going into 8 count patterns, back into your heaven 6, into your verticals, into your angle 1s, your reverse 1s, right? And you can start working in all kinds of different variations and start increasing your double stick flow. All right, this stuff is really fun, especially if you like the double sticks. This is gonna help increase your coordination, increase your flow, increase your understanding of what the double sticks can do. But also what this is gonna do is help you out when you get to all that empty hand training and you're working through different parries, destructions into different strikes and attacks. It's gonna help your hands be able to chain these movements together, which is also gonna help increase your knife, your double knife, and then really all other areas of Kali. If you want more variations of drills and exercises that you can do on your double sticks, go check out my double stick DVD downloads. I got volume 1 and volume 2 that are available. So head on over to KaliCenter.com and go check those out, grab those. We might have a sale going on right now, so it might be a really great time for you to go check those out and go grab those. And in those DVDs, I've got a lot of different drills and variations that you can do, and we progressively take your double stick training up from solo training, which is all the volume 1. Volume 1 is all solo training, and then volume 2, double sticks DVD download, is where we start introducing a lot of the partner training and things. So check those out if you want to expand on your double sticks training. Also, for more variations on the double sticks and all the other areas throughout Kali, go ahead and click that join button right below this video and check out becoming a sponsor to the YouTube channel. If you really appreciate what we're doing here at Kali Center and with our YouTube channel, you know, we're trying to make sure that we're keeping everybody training, whether you're brand new to Kali or you're a seasoned veteran to Kali. We want to make sure that you keep training, and hopefully we're giving you some good fresh ideas and fresh drills and things that you get to bring into your training and keep it new. But also from time to time going back to the fundamentals, because it's really important not to neglect your fundamentals, because really the fundamentals, that's the true advanced skill. So click that join button right below, and then you can read about all the different perks and exclusive videos and all the different stuff that we do in our members area for our YouTube channel. And if it's something for you to become a sponsor to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'd be happy to see you on the inside. So until next time, get on outside, go work your Sinawali, go play, go have fun, work those different variations. I'll see you in the next training, my friend.